We did, 80 boards a week. 18th Street's been home for, 35, close to 35 years. I started across the street, and then I got this location around 90, I want to say like 92. So this has been the factory, or it has been the factory since 1992. This is our little kind of showroom area, and then the factory's in the back. It's a little messy right now, but it's a surfboard factory. So this is the shaping room. This is where the magic happens. And yeah, we do computer blanks as well as hand shapes. Still like the hand shape boards every week, just to stay in tune. We got a little shaping room in here as well, like a spare shaping room. We route boxes in this area and prep boards in here, and other shapers use this room. And then this is our sanding room, and it doubles as an airbrush room as well. And then back here is the laminating room. And this is where, after we shape them, we get them back here and we get the fiberglass and resin on them. The biggest mistake they would make is ordering something that everybody else is writing that might not be good for them. People come in, you want to know their height, weight, ability, and how often they're surfing, because you can make somebody a surfboard that has tons of volume, but if you're not getting in the water on a regular basis, I always tell them the first thing to go is your paddling arms, or your ability to paddle and catch waves. So you can take that design that everybody else is writing, but pack in the volume or the length or whatever they need to have fun, because if you go out surfing and your board might look good as you carry it down to the shore, but if it's not right for you, you're just going to be floundering in the water. I'm strictly epoxy. I ride boards that are PU or polyurethane core with epoxy glassing, but I'm strictly epoxy resin on all my boards because I just like the way it feels. I like the flex. I like the durability and the longevity. Back in the day when I'd make myself a surfboard, strictly, polyester resin, polyurethane core, I would rarely ride those boards longer than 3 to 6 months, and then I just felt like, they would die or whatever. But I got boards that I'm riding now that are like years, and I'm talking 8 years. I got a couple boards I'm riding that are 8 years old. Those things last, and they're killer. As time goes on, or time went on, a lot of different designs, a lot of different, more open-mindedness as far as construction, which brings us to the present. It seems like people's quivers consist of more than just one board, which is great because then you're having fun. It doesn't matter what, you can go out, it can be knee-high out here, and you just grab your favorite, whatever fish or longboard or fun shape, and you're gonna go out and feel the glide and have a good time. I don't use a trailer in my twin fins because I feel like if you're putting any kind of third fin back there, it's not a twin fin. It changes the way it works. So if you're gonna ride a twin, I say ride a twin and just try and figure it out. When Simon came out with the Tri, it was tries all the way through until just a few years ago, and then I started writing different things that I was making for other people, because I never even ridden one of my own twins or one of my own quads or fishes, because that's not what I rode. But now if you look at my quiver, I got tons. I got single fins, tri-fins, quads, and it's just super fun. I'd have to say it depends on the person and the conditions, where you're surfing. A good surfer can ride anything. To be able to be versatile and ride different boards, I think that makes a better surfer.
So she drinks lemonade, I drink liquor. Chop up, ball and say your stats. Chop up, ball and say your stats. I can get caught lucky, bitches not in my system. She drinks.